Okay, next project on the list. There's always so many projects to get done during the springtime. And I'm kind of juggling between getting the veggie garden planted and then getting my pots planted around the dooryard here with flowers and working on my gardens, my flower gardens here at the house. So there's always a ton of stuff going on in the spring. But I'm going to grab this little opportunity right now while it's not raining. We've had so much rain the last, well, really all spring, but the last couple of weeks we've had a ton of rain. But it stopped for the time being. So I'm going to grab this opportunity to plant a couple of planters up that I have out near my driveway. So I'm going to show you my plans for these pots. I'm going to have them look exactly the same. And let me show you on my phone. I usually get inspiration from the internet on what I want my plants to look like. Did you get it? So this is my inspiration for these pots. I love the blues and the yellows together. Do you love it, sis?
You're gonna make that?
So yes, that's my inspiration for these pots. And so what I have is I have a salvia for each pot that's going to go right in the middle. Now this is the Rockin' Blue Suede Shoes salvia. And this is a full to part sun plant. Gets 30 to 40 inches tall. It's an annual, except in zones 9 to 11. So these are definitely annuals in our area, but it's this pretty blue color. That will be the thriller in the middle of our pot. Then around that, I'm going to plant in each pot 2 light blue lobelias. This lobelia is hot water blue, it's called. It's not the super deep dark blue. And this gets 8 to 12 inches tall, and it will spill over my pot. So this will be a spiller. And then I have in each pot, I will plant 2 Empress Sun Lavender Charm verbenas. And these are full sun plants as well, and these will kind of mound and spill as well.
It smells like
As well as 2 deep yellow calibrachoa. These were the only yellow calibrachoas that the greenhouse that I went to had, but I think it'll still look really good together. I was looking for a little bit more of like a chiffon yellow, like a lighter yellow color, but they didn't have any, and these will work just fine. So let's collect up all our plants here, and I'm going to put them in the back of the Cushman, and we will take these over to our planters. All right, we're all loaded up. Let's go on over to our pots. All right, so here is our 2 pots that we have. They're like barrel planters. We have one here and then one over here. That one needs to get moved a little bit. It's not in the correct spot. I need it to be moved over by the end of the driveway there. But we need to clean these out. Just wait a second, sweetie. We need to clean these out, and then we can plant. We'll top them up with soil if we need to, and then we can plant our flowers in them. But before I do that, I just want to show you look over here at our apple tree. It's been raining, of course, but look, we almost have apple blossoms. They're just about ready to pop. So beautiful. And they smell so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to move this pot. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to kind of try to
tug.
Yeah, kind of.
T-U-G.
Excuse me. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Whew. It's a workout. All right, so we're going to pull all these up, but we got to make sure we get them by the roots, okay? Looks like. Here, we can just put the weeds right in here.
They're very easy to pull up.
Yeah, because they're all dead.
Spade!
Hurrah!
Well, this is still pretty good soil.
Hooray!
And we're gonna have to do the exact same treatment to his brother.
All right, to the other pot. Okay.
There's no way I'm opening this one.
Okay. Are you doing jumping jacks?
I'm jumping. Can I sprinkle it, Mama?
You can kind of work it in if you would like. So take your spade.
The bulbs are getting ditched.
There. Yeah. Where'd you put the other spade? Oh. Alright, that looks pretty good.
They're like sprinkles.
Yeah. Oh. All the fertilizer's in. All the roots and things are out. Old dead plants. So now it's time to plant.
Mama's favorite part.
My favorite part. That's right. So
I
let's
just want to squish it.
set out our plants first, and then we'll get them planted. Okay, so first we'll put the salvia in the middle here. Something like that. And then we'll do calabracoa, and then lobelia, verbena. Actually, let's do our verbena over here, I think. Okay, so I kind of have this set out laid out the way I want my pot to look. So I just have a salvia in the middle, and then I just alternated lobelia, calabracoa, verbena, Lobelia calibrachoa verbena around the outside. And this will all grow and fill in throughout the summer as long as the deer don't eat it off all the time. I'm going to have to put some soap out here or something to try to keep the deer away. But let's go ahead and plant this up. Do it this way, I guess. Doesn't really matter. They'll all kind of root in and fill in the pot no matter which way we plant them. This one was pretty root bound in the pot, so I'll just kind of pull those roots apart a little bit. It was also dry, needed some water. It seems like this is Memorial Day weekend, and it seems like for the past, 2 or 3 years, it's always been wet and cold on Memorial Day weekend, but I'm not going to let it deter me. I'm going to plant up my pots. It's time. So, there we go. First pot all planted up. So let's go ahead and do the second one to make it look just like this one. All right, pot number 2. Good, how are you? Wow, that's an interesting one. All right, thank you so much. You too. Okay, sorry about that. My battery died, so I had to run and get a new battery. But we've got our pot all cleaned out, and so now I'm just going to sprinkle the rest of this fertilizer in here. Now I try to be as organic as I can when I'm gardening, but when it comes to planting flower pots up, I'm not above using fertilizer, Miracle Grow, that type of thing, because these annuals are such heavy feeders that they constantly need to have nutrients thrown at them. So I do use fertilizer for those types of things, or if I have it, compost, manure, that type of thing. So anyway, I've got my fertilizer mixed in here. So now let's go ahead and place the plants and get them planted. Okay, so that's all placed. So now we can just dig them in. We'll dig little holes and get them planted in. And I guess I should talk a little bit about, bump in here, a little bit about what you want as far as a recipe when you're planting up a pot. So to make a pot that has a good wow factor, you want to follow the recipe of thriller, filler, and spiller. So what I mean by that is you want to have plants that follow all of those concepts. So in this case, in these pots that I'm planting up, one second, I'll plant this in and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. In the middle of your pot, you want your thriller. And that's usually a plant that is really the focal point of your pot. So it can be tall and big and showy if you want. In this case, in my pots, it's the salvia. And they will be growing tall with beautiful upright blue flowers on them. And that will kind of be the focal point of the pot. Then you want your filler, which is going to be, things like your verbena. The verbena will kind of mound. It'll spread out some and kind of spill over, but it'll also kind of mound a little bit and fill in the empty areas. And you'll have that pretty purpley blue color that'll fill in the pot. Then you want your spiller, which in this case I have lobelia and calibrachoa. Those both will kind of grow over the pot. They also will act as fillers too, because they will grow in and around and they'll mix together and fill up the pot so you don't really see any of the soil and things, and just make the pot look really full. But the lobelia and the calibrachoa will also be our spillers, which they will kind of fall over the edges of the pot a little bit and kind of just bring that your visual eye down a little bit to make it just look pretty and full and beautiful. So thriller, filler, spiller is what you want when you are planting up pots. Okay, so there we go. We have our pot all planted up. As you can see, everything's all in. Now, normally I would water in my pot, but the soil is very wet already, and we're supposed to get more rain tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to just they'll be just fine. I don't need to water them in. I'm just going to let them get acclimated into this soil. All right, so I'll continue to give you updates on these pots throughout the summer as they fill in and grow and just get big and lush and beautiful. I really am loving this color combination this year, the blue and yellow together. So I probably will have a couple more pots that kind of incorporate those colors as well that I'll bring you along for. But for now, it's getting cold and it's getting towards evening. So I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing me plant up the first flower pots for the 2025 season. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Please leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what flower combinations you're enjoying in your pots. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.